Deadliest snakes on Earth, silent killers of the wild, final episode. How snake venom works inside the human body. A snake strike is fast. Often too fast for the human eye to fully follow. But what happens after the bite is not chaos, it is chemistry. Highly specialized, biologically engineered chemistry refined over millions of years. In this chapter, we step inside the science of venom, how it moves through the body, how it affects cells and organs, and why different snake species evolve different toxic strategies. Venom is not poison. First, an important distinction. A poison is harmful if you touch it or swallow it. Venom must be injected. Snake venom is delivered through fangs connected to glands located behind the eyes. When a snake strikes, muscles contract around these glands, pushing venom through hollow or grooved fangs and into the tissue of its target. From there, venom begins a race through the body, spreading through blood vessels and lymphatic systems. Different snakes evolve different recipes, each designed for the prey they hunt. Neurotoxins, shutting down the nervous system. Some of the most well-known venom components are neurotoxins. These toxins interfere with communication between nerves and muscles. Under normal conditions, nerves send electrical signals that tell muscles when to move, including the diaphragm, the muscle that allows breathing. Neurotoxins block or disrupt these signals. For small prey animals, this can mean rapid paralysis. The animal cannot run, struggle, or defend itself. For snakes, this reduces the risk of injury from sharp teeth or claws. In many elipid snakes, including species found in Australia, Africa, and Asia, neurotoxic venom is a key hunting tool. It is efficient, fast-acting on small animals, and requires relatively little energy for the snake to produce. Hemotoxins, disrupting blood and tissue. Other snakes, especially many vipers, rely on hemotoxins. These toxins affect blood vessels, and surrounding tissues. Some components interfere with clotting, while others damage vessel walls or break down tissue at the bite site. For prey animals, this leads to weakness, disorientation, and an inability to escape. This strategy works well for ambush predators. A viper may strike, release, and then track its prey as the venom takes effect. Because the prey weakens quickly, the snake avoids a dangerous physical struggle. Hemotoxic venoms are especially effective against mammals and birds, common prey in forests, grasslands, and jungles. Cytotoxins and myotoxins, breaking down cells. Some venoms contain cytotoxins and myotoxins, which affect individual cells and muscle tissue. These toxins help break down tissue, making it easier for the snake to digest its meal later. In nature, nothing is wasted. Venom begins the digestive process even before the snake swallows its prey. This is especially useful for species that eat relatively large animals compared to their own body size. Predigestion reduces the energy needed to process food internally. Again, this is not designed for causing suffering, it is an efficiency system shaped by evolution. Venom speed depends on many factors. Venom does not act like a switch flipping instantly. Its effects depend on the species of snake, the amount of venom injected, the location of the bite, the size of the prey animal. Snakes can control venom delivery. In defensive situations, they sometimes deliver a dry bite, injecting little or no venom. Producing venom requires energy, and snakes conserve it whenever possible. For hunting, however, enough venom must be delivered to ensure the prey cannot escape. This balance between conservation and effectiveness is another example of evolutionary precision. From forest floor to hospital lab. The same venom that helps snakes survive has become invaluable to science. Researchers study venom to understand how nerves communicate, how blood clots, and how pain signals travel. Certain medications used today for heart conditions and blood pressure were developed using compounds first discovered in snake venom. Venom is both a weapon and a resource, dangerous in the wild, but medically significant in controlled environments. Nature's chemistry is complex, and we are still learning from it. A system designed for survival. Snake venom is not evil, and it is not random. It is targeted, efficient, and shaped by ecological need. Each toxin plays a role in a survival strategy honed over millions of years. Some snakes rely on speed. Some rely on camouflage. Some rely on sheer potency. But all rely on balance, using just enough venom to secure a meal or defend themselves without wasting precious biological resources. Understanding how venom works transforms fear into knowledge, and knowledge into coexistence. When worlds collide, humans and venomous snakes. For most of human history, people and snakes have shared the same landscapes. Fields, forests, riverbanks, grasslands, these environments support both agriculture and wildlife. And where food sources overlap, encounters become possible. Snakebites are not the result of pursuit. They are usually the result of surprise. A foot placed beside a resting snake. A hand reaching into tall grass. A farmer walking through crops at dusk. In these moments, a snake reacts defensively. The strike is not an attack, it is a last line of protection. Why encounters happen? In many parts of Africa, Asia, and Latin America, farming communities live close to natural snake habitats. Crops attract rodents, rodents attract snakes, and humans work the land daily. Simple environmental factors increase risk. Walking barefoot or without protective footwear. Working in low light during early morning or evening. Storing grain near homes, which attracts prey animals. Clearing brush or wood piles where snakes may shelter. These are not unusual behaviors, they are part of everyday rural life. Understanding patterns helps reduce risk without harming wildlife. Global impact of snakebite. Snakebite is recognized by the World Health Organization as a significant public health issue in certain regions of the world. The greatest burden falls on rural communities with limited access to medical care. The danger is not just venom potency, it is time. Access to hospitals, transportation, and availability of antivenom are often the deciding factors in outcomes. In areas with strong healthcare systems, survival rates are high. Where medical care is distant, risk increases. Education plays a critical role. Communities that understand snake behavior, wear protective clothing, and seek rapid treatment see dramatic reductions in serious outcomes. This is a solvable problem, one of awareness, resources, and access. Prevention through knowledge. Simple precautions save lives. Wearing boots and long pants in fields. Using a flashlight at night. Avoiding putting hands into holes, logs, or dense vegetation. Keeping living areas free of rodent attractants. These steps do not require eliminating snakes. They simply reduce the chance of accidental contact. Snakes play vital ecological roles, especially in controlling rodent populations that can damage crops and spread disease. Coexistence is not only possible, it is beneficial. The role of antivenom. Antivenom is produced by introducing small, controlled amounts of venom into host animals under medical supervision. The antibodies produced are later purified for medical use. Modern antivenom can be highly effective when administered promptly and correctly. Ongoing global efforts aim to improve production, affordability, and distribution, especially in underserved regions. Medical science continues to refine treatments, turning once fatal encounters into survivable emergencies. Fear versus reality. Snakes have long been symbols of danger in human culture. But fear often grows from misunderstanding. Most venomous snakes prefer escape. They strike only when threatened or unable to flee. Reducing unnecessary killing of snakes protects ecosystems and reduces rodent populations naturally. Education replaces fear with practical awareness. When we understand wildlife behavior, conflict decreases, and survival improves for both humans and snakes. Protecting the predators, the future of venomous snakes. Deadly does not mean disposable. Venomous snakes occupy crucial positions in ecosystems around the world. Remove them, and the balance begins to shift. Nature's pest control. Rodents reproduce quickly and can devastate crops and food stores. Snakes help regulate these populations naturally, reducing the need for chemical pest control. This ecological service benefits both wild habitats and human agriculture. Predators maintain balance. Without them, ecosystems become unstable. Threats to venomous snakes. Habitat destruction, road expansion, and urban growth reduce safe spaces for snakes. When habitats shrink, encounters with humans can increase. Climate change may also shift habitats, altering where species can survive. Conservation is not just about large mammals. Reptiles, including venomous snakes, are part of biodiversity that keeps ecosystems functioning. Science and conservation. Herpetologists study snake populations to understand their roles and ensure their survival. Tracking movements, protecting habitats, and educating communities are key strategies. Venom research continues to contribute to medicine, showing that even feared animals can hold life-saving potential. Protecting snakes protects knowledge, ecosystems, and future medical discoveries. Coexistence is the goal. The future is not about eliminating danger from nature. It is about understanding it. With education, medical progress, and conservation, humans and venomous snakes can share landscapes more safely. Respect distance. Protect habitats. Support science. The silent killers of the wild are also guardians of ecological balance, ancient survivors in a modern world. If this documentary opened your eyes to the hidden world of venomous snakes, subscribe for more real wildlife stories, like the video to support educational content, and share it with someone who loves nature. Leave a comment below. Should snakes be feared or respected? See you in the next adventure into the wild.
Enjoyed this video? Hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing content just like this. Doma's coming next.